Hi, how are you? My name is Pete, and in this video I'm going to show you how to change the difficulty level as well as changing a max level of wild dinos in ARK. So first I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to explain you why would you want to do it. So first of all, you can only change that settings if you're playing on single player or if you have your own server. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on a single player, but to change it on your own server, it's pretty much the same process. What you want to do, you want to gain access to that file, GameUserSettings.ini file. And here's the exact path of where you can find it if you're using a single player. However, if you have your own server, it's usually within the server settings, and it's usually called exactly the same, GameUserSettings.ini file. So once you open that file in any editor, could be even Notepad, you want to scroll down and you're looking for the server settings in brackets. Once you find those, you scroll down to the bottom and you add the line. And the line you want to add is OverrideOfficialDifficulty, which I'm going to put down in the description so you can easily copy and paste it. And then equals the number of offset difficulty you want to set. Now the way it works is whatever number you put there, if you multiply it by 30, that's the maximum level of the wild dinos you're gonna have. So if you're used to playing on normal settings where you can change in-game settings to difficulty 1, which gives you the maximum level of wild dinos of 150, that actually translates into offset difficulty of 5. So 5 multiplied by 30 is 150. So if you want to have, let's say, a max wild dino level of 300, then you want to put a number of 10. So you type in OverrideOfficialDifficulty equals 10, and don't forget to save that. Now once you save it, you go back into your game, and if you start a brand new game with a brand new map and brand new character, it doesn't matter. However, if you load your previous save, what you want to do, you want to get rid of all the old dinos because they're still going to have the old levels. So to do that, you need to press Tab on your keyboard, and then in that comment section, you need to type in cheat space destroy wild dinos and hit enter. And as you can see, the dinos will disappear, and gradually they will keep coming back. So don't worry about it, they will show up. It will just take some time in order for the map to get filled with the dinos again. So why would you want to do it? So there is downside to it. Like, it's called difficulty level, and it does make your game more difficult, but I believe it only makes it more difficult at the very beginning of the game. So be prepared to die to the same ant level 300 over and over again. Also, it will take much longer to knock out the dinos, and also it will take much longer to tame the dinos. However, once you actually tame them, that's where the easy part starts, because you're gonna have a much bigger level advantage over the wild dinos. So let me explain that to you. So on the default settings, if you find a max level dino of 150 and you perfectly tame it, that will give you 225 level of dino, which is 75 levels above the maximum level of wild dino. However, if you have a maximum wild dino of level 300 and then you perfectly tame it, that gives you a 450 level, which gives you 150 levels above the maximum level of wild dino. So those 150 levels, if you spend them all in, let's say, melee damage, you can imagine how big of an advantage it gives you. So basically that means that all the utility dinos that collect wood, stone, metal, they will collect it way more. Also, all the fighting dinos will have way less problems fighting other wild dinos because they're gonna have much bigger level advantage. And on top of it, that also affects the loot quality. So all the drops, beacon drops, orbital drops, or cave drops will have much higher chance of giving you much better loot. So I personally really like to higher the difficulty level because it makes my life much easier, especially when it comes to fighting bosses, where you're gonna have much higher level advantage as well as much better loot. Now I hope you find this video useful. If you did, please leave it a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.